Hello Guardians, it is Ebontis here, and what I want to cover with you guys is the 12 collectible, basically messages in a bottle within the grasp of Avarice, and what that's going to allow you to do is when you get all 12, if you come over here to the 30th anniversary, you'll see the richest dead man alive, and you're going to be able to get a word I can't quite pronounce, which is basically one of the ornaments for the Gjallarhorn. They're not very hard to do, so as you go through and do the grasp of Avarice, hopefully this helps you find all 12 of these. Let's get started with number 1. And basically, as soon as you finish up the loot cave part on the Cosmodrome and you fall down, this one I'm looking at is very hard to miss, so this is number 1.
It's the end of day 2.
Alright, so the second message from Wilhelm, if you see the Reaver Vandal, the first one that you can find, you've got this big long crystal that you're going to walk down. I've already cleared up the ad, so you might have a little more coming at you, but really once you get just across here, turn to your left, kind of tuck behind this crystal, and this will be number 2.
It's day 4. It's still...
So the third collectible, when you get into this room with the signs and the few different doors, if you turn to the right over here, it's the one with the skull over it. Turn in here, and if you're really worried about jumping on the switch, you can jump on the desk, kind of jump your way across over here. And then if you get up on this little crate and you look straight up, you can actually go up here, and this is collectible number 3.
It's the end of day 6.
Alright, so number 4, if you've progressed to this point and you've opened the doors, which, again, if you want to know how to do all this stuff, I'm going to have a full guide for you guys. Step on the switch and go up. If you just turn right to your left, kind of jump up on these boxes, and then turn, you would come up, you jump to your right. Sorry for the misdirection there. Turn back to your left and go up this direction. You'll find the 4th message right up here.
Day 10.
Alright, so when you're in this area, I'm on like kind of the 5th level. You'll start there at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you work your way through, you'll come back here and you'll hit this switch to do what you got to do. And this is not a guide for the dungeon, but when you come up here, you also hit that switch to go back out there. But if you basically look all the way over here, look all the way up, right up here in this corner, this is number 5.
It's day 14.
Alright, for collectible number 6, when you get up into this room, you may or may not have that Reaver Vandal in here, but he's here for the catalyst. That's in a separate video. But if you come into this room, instead of jumping up, that's how you kind of proceed forward, you're going to go over here to the right, watch the switch and jump over it. And if you come all the way around the corner, you're going to crouch down. And this is number 6.
Day 18.
Alright, so after you beat the big ogre boss in the basically kind of first mid-encounter, your 7th message in a bottle is going to be right through here. Turn, you're going to see this like little silo get lit up, and if you jump up inside, down in here, you're going to have the next one.
Day 22.
Alright, so after you are done with the driving section, turn back the direction you came through. So basically if you're facing the, inside of the skull, and run back towards all these little, thrusters. And what we're going to do is turn to the right, and we're going to kind of follow these little ledges down over the edge. And if you come right down here, this is the lower one. You got all these rocks here. You got to go one more down. Make sure you can't go down any farther. And if you do a little quick turnaround, this is number 8. It's down here in the rocks. And we're just going to go straight to number 9 as well, since we're pretty much right next to each other. So come back up.
I've been hauling Engrams alone.
And then the best thing you're trying to do is actually get up to this little exit area, and then we're just going to keep climbing. So I usually try and, land here, work my way up for a little vertical. And it's not even totally necessary, I just kind of like getting up here. And as you come over here, don't go down. What you're going to do is travel up these crystals all the way to the top. So you can land on this one, and right up here, tucked in this little area. This is number 9. So 3 more to go. 2 are in the next big open area where you're doing all the mines, and the last one's in the boss room. So onward. Alright, so 2 of the collectibles are in this room. Once you have done everything, opened up the shield is the best time to really go after this. Once we're on the middle platform, the one that will literally shoot you up into the big sphere, don't go anywhere yet. What you're going to do is actually just literally run underneath this rock formation. And this will be number 10. And you can see it's the big rock formation kind of with these little pillars underneath. It's going to kind of come around, and it's pretty hard to miss. It's tucked right over here. So that will be number 10. And then the last one is going to be where I'm going to have this thing shoot me. So if you need one of these Scorch Cannons, you might have to kill an enemy to grab it. I've got one with me. But the direction I have this thing facing is going to launch me up there. And where I'm going is that, like, hanging what looks like a jet engine hanging off of, like, a crane. We're going up there. So I've got it basically ready to launch me that direction.
It's all mine.
So I'm going to go launch up and across. And what you're going to do is just climb up as high as you can. You may have to adjust your jumps. I think on this one I've actually got to adjust for, like, high lift jump. Because the best way to do it, you either can make the run jump over there, or if you want to be really safe, you can just jump straight up. So for me, I'll go to, like, high lift. If you want a little extra mobility, you can. I'll jump up here. And then you can just literally glide right across. This should be number 11. Here we go. Last one is going to be right after you kill the boss, so let's finish up the boss, and we will finish this one up. Alright, so once you finish the boss, you're going to see this container behind him actually open up, and inside you're going to see basically an exo frame with a pirate leg, and then you're going to see the final message in a bottle right behind him.
What's that?
And that will be all 12. As you can see, that is basically it. So that is all 12. What that will do is if you go into your triumphs, you go to the 30th anniversary down here, the richest dead man alive. We're now going to have the ornament for the Gjallarhorn. So if you come down here, we should have it right here. I still can't say that word, but definitely gives it more of kind of the black and gold as the accent versus the gold and black on the other side. Hope you guys found this video beneficial. If you did, please drop a like below. Leave a comment if you got questions about anything maybe I missed. If you guys want to find me on Twitter, it's Ebontis. Streaming, it is twitch.tv/Ebontis or right here on YouTube. And if you guys want to join the channel, you can. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Hit that alert bell so my videos make it to you. And also, you guys are awesome. Have a good one. I'll see you soon.